Yo guys, what's up? Today I'm bringing you a little tutorial real quick. If you could please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 4K by the end of the year. Only need like 120 more, I think. So I can do that in hopefully under these next 2 months. But yeah, if you could please subscribe, it means a lot. Right now, to get right into the video, I'm going to be showing how to make those quote-unquote professional-looking Call of Duty thumbnails you see on all the YouTube channels. Something that just pops out and looks nice. I know everyone's doing this, but still, I think it looks pretty nice. I'm going to show you how to do a couple different things, kind of how to do more of a basic one, and then just add more. It's more of a basic one right here. And then add more flair to it with something like this. But yeah, I'll just get right into it. I'm going to start a brand new one, start from scratch, and we'll get something like this. So, pretty easy. So this is probably the best one you want to do it in. So I'll do File, New. Size 1920 by 1080, the best size for the thumbnails, create. So now I'm on a blank canvas, right? And let's say I want to take a clip from my video that will go live with the thumbnail and put them together. So I would just pull up a video clip, and there's dozens of different programs. It's kind of the same. However you want to do it. I normally use, I use Sony Vegas and I use Photoshop. So I'm just going to open up a new video. Let's go from one of these. Do this, sure. And then I just find the frame to where I want to clip it, and we'll say this frame right here, right? I'll create a new image. This is image 1, saving on my desktop, and I'll go back to Photoshop, open, desktop, image 1. And there's the image. There's Jigsaw about to get sniped. So that's the image. You can do this in various different ways. You can even go on to, sometimes I use, like in this background, I use like graphic art from like official Call of Duty. You can use that off like their Twitter or Instagram, or you can just Google this and you'll find it. Hundreds of pictures like that for Warzone. In fact, oh no, that's the bad easy way to do this. So we have our graphic. I can pull this over to this one. So there's that image, and it fits perfectly because that's how I record, is in 1920 by 1080 HD. So we'll delete this, and now we'll add some text. Tips for the text is you kind of want to use a font that stands out. You don't want to use like little scribbly stuff or little scribbly lines, or if it's hard to read or too small or anything like that. And I always go in yellow because yellow with black stands out the most on any color. So I will pull up yellow, and we'll just name this. The font I'm currently using is Impact Regular, and I do something kind of different with it because if I type normally like that, it kind of squishes itself too much together. So make this bigger so to see it. Yeah, if I type normally, it makes it too squished together. If I make this bigger, add an effects to it, it's going to just look like one crazy, I don't even know what you would call it. But we'll name this Crazy Sniping Gameplay. So I'm sure you probably heard the ticks on the keyboard, but I do a space in between every letter, and I do double spaces in between the words. So there's a space here, space here, space here, space here, space here, but there's 2 spaces here, space, 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 and then so on and so forth. That's how I make my thumbnails personally. And like I said, I use Impact Regular. It's a good font, nice and thick. And you can kind of change the font size to kind of what fits this better. And then now to get this kind of fading look, orange and yellow, I'll show you how to do that. I already have it saved, so I would just copy this layer style, paste layer style. But of course, I'm gonna show you how to do it. So this is the layer style you saw there. But I'll pull it up, and this is just copy these settings on Photoshop, and you'll get the same effect. Excuse me. So you're going to do a gradient overlay, and from this you can select anything here. They have multiple things, multiple things. I can do a blue thing if I wanted to, basics, different yellows, a black, anything really. But I would stick more with the oranges and yellows, just because, like I said, it just sticks out so much more. I had to find the one I had. Anyway, yeah, I'll come back to that. But you can pick pretty much anything you want, anything that really fits you. I think it was this one, but like inverted. So this is the gradient. This is what makes it, what gives it that look of 2 colors kind of going into one. and you can adjust this more, play with it. You can do the angle. That's probably what I had, the angle upside down. Yeah. Okay. And outer glow, I always do a nice black to go on this orange and yellow because it stands out the most. So, and you can make that however big you want, however big you need it. If this is a pretty good font size right here, so I would just hit OK, and that's the sniping right there. And if I wanted to add something else, like say if I wanted to do, I just add a new layer, and or zone. And instead of doing all that over again, I could just copy the layer style and then paste layer style. So that's just like that. And same thing, I could adjust this if I wanted to, however, make it bigger or smaller, whatever I wanted to do. Another thing to add stuff, like on this one right here, how I have like these perks and stuff, is you can do the same concept. You can clip it from in-game and then kind of crop it. I'll show you how I do that. I don't have the file where I got these, so I'll just use a picture from the internet. I'll go back to Photoshop, and then let's see, this one works. So I'll save this. This is off screen now, but you just go to Google Images, save a picture, and drag it over here. As you can see, I had that specialist bonus right there. So now that I have that specialist bonus, all I'm going to want to do is crop it. Make sure you do layer via copy, and you can delete this. And then there it is, see? Just like the other one, just like that. I'll drag this onto this one I was making. And now with this, I can do a couple different things. I can add different effects to this, because it just doesn't really stand out like that. So you can add an outer glow, and this outer glow can be any color you want it to be. I typically do white or black. Black looks pretty good, but white stands out a lot when it comes to a border. Or you can do black. It just kind of looks nicer. I can put like that down here or up here, wherever it has to go. That way it stands out. Because you gotta think, on the phones, most people watch the videos, and it's a pretty small video. Thumbnails, you just gotta go with what looks good. But yeah, I think I pretty much covered everything on just how to make simple, professional-looking clips, or my bad, thumbnails, between something like this, clipping something from your own thing, or even just getting an image off the internet. And same thing, I'll do that real quick. If you just Google Warzone Modern Warfare, you'll get hundreds of pictures. Obviously, don't use someone else's thumbnail that they made, but you could just pick one, save it, put it on there, boom, you have another image. It's that easy. These look a lot more professional, but I tend to think people think they're not yours, so to speak, so they're not going to view the video more. So I would just stay away from using these as much as you can. Try to make it more custom, try to make a clip from the video. That way it stands out to people a lot more than just looking kind of bland and generic like. But yeah, if you guys made this far, please like the video. Please subscribe. I'm so close to hitting 4K, and I have enough time to do it, but I'm just trying not to rush it. I just want to hit it, and it'll be great. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.